I want to talk to you about Desmos, which is a tool that we'll use quite frequently in the class. So you can go there just by going to desmos.com, click Start Graphing. If you have an equation in y equals form and you want to graph it, Desmos does that really well. You can just start typing the equation. So I will graph y equals x squared and y equals 3x plus 1. If I decide I want to change the colors of either of these graphs, I can hold down the little squiggle curve icon here and change the color, change the style so that they look different. So right now I have a power function. X squared is a power function because this 2 is in the exponent. So let me make a note of that because that's important. Power functions have a number in the exponent. So an example of something that would be a power function would be like y equals x cubed, y equals x to the 2.3, y equals, oh, and I'm getting this, getting exponents by doing shift and 6. So I could do y equals x to the 1/3. All right, this is a ton of graphs right now, but giving examples of power functions. And it's important to know the difference between power functions and exponential functions. Exponential functions have their variable in the exponent. So an example would be something like y equals 3 to the x, y equals 2 times 5 to the x, or even I would accept something like y equals 1/4 to the x plus 5. That's the difference in terms of the formulas between power functions and exponential functions. And as you're looking at this, you can sort of say, okay, well, let's look at the patterns that some of these have. One thing you'll notice if I look at just the exponential functions, that the exponential functions all have horizontal asymptotes. Now, what the horizontal asymptote is has changed between the different functions potentially, but you'll notice they all kind of have the same basic shape. They all look like hockey sticks. All right, so that's a brief introduction to Desmos and the idea of power functions versus exponential functions. And I'll tell you more about this in a future video.